whenever they need to be aggressive, it's like, hey, coach, you got them red stuff. Right? Something red, something orange. But ladies and gentlemen, we're about to jump into the draft here. Let's look at the map. It looks like it's going to be broken walls. If it's difficult for Kyrie to play in the jungle, oh my goodness, it's going to be more difficult now, Trex.
All right, so first pick is over to last ban over to TL. Sora is banned out this time, which makes a huge difference in what we're going to see because the past few games it has gone through. Claude gone as well. Grok on the field. Do we think we see something like a Grok up front here from Onyx? Cho? I don't know. I think we go for something more group crowd control. With the way that TL's been playing, the Cho, Keyboy, I mean, I think you need something that can really stiff arm the advance of TL. Something that can slow them down.
But it's banned out by themselves. Maybe a Yu Zhong, but it's also banned.
So banned, yeah.
Grok?
Yeah, Grok maybe.
Or just Marza. Okay.
Essentially, this is so scary because you can just go. Well, Hilda is not available, but TL can just go for Khalid eventually.
Or TL just take away the Cho now.
Dancela Cho. Well, Dancela Cho might be a.
Cho Farza?
Cho Farza looks so good. I like Onyx. I really feel like go back to the most basic thing and get winning leads. Like I feel like once you see the Farza, I kind of feel like take the prio side leaders. I don't know because it's difficult to go up against OHEP and Sanford. Even if you get a counter matchup, you still somehow win.
I think with the Sora gone right now, there's not exactly like prio offlane. You want to go for counterplay. The Esmeralda, though, what I do like about it is we know OHEP can play it. If they have to, they can use it elsewhere. Most likely going to the gold lane, no. But still, the option is very open, right?
This kind of tells me that the Team Liquid really wants to put JP0 onto the second phase, which also it has worked in the previous games though. So Oni cannot easily just pick up the Cho here because of the presence of the Esmeralda. I think the Grok is going to be better. You also have that Hylas to protect your team. That's going to be for Keyboy. However, maybe they just deprioritize Keyboys here now. I think they just might go for EXP. Maybe get they go Kalea. And maybe Violet Lunox. This is really scary. But Team Liquid could just go for can go back to the Lancer. I feel like I don't think their team that would go for the Leomord, especially in this scenario where there's a Lunox and a Kalea. You might want to go for an assassin here, Hayabusa or the Lancelot. There you go.
That's how they beat him in the first game.
Yeah.
Carl TZ felt comfortable against the YSS with it. Coming in the second phase of bans though. So both sides are, we still need a roam for the side of TL, so does Onyx just kind of, you ban out the Grok here, you ban out some of those options?
Yeah,
get on catch, I guess.
Right now, I feel like TL is in such a good position, it really is just on Onyx. So most of my questions will be closely related to Onyx. So first of all, how do you feel about the first three picks here, Wolf, the Yushin, Lunox, and Kalea?
Yushin and Lunox, I really like Kalea. It's just the slot where the Kalea is right now, which I'm scared of because Team Liquid can draft accordingly, but they can also just ban out Zingers that will eventually counter the Kalea, like the Katot Catcher, for example. So to answer your question, I like it actually. I think this is much better than the first three picks of Onyx in games 1 and 2.
So what about you, Trex? What does Onyx really do not want to deal with just to make sure this first three picks is not going to be disturbed? You got to look at JP0?
I mean, I think you definitely look at JP0. The Hilda is already gone. Again, I think the Grok could be a problem. Anything hyper-aggressive, you get rid of maybe the... So they just ban out Gatakacha here, and then maybe just get rid of the Grok next and keep it simple.
Barca, though, that's going to be scary.
What if Onyx throws a curveball? Because they have done this before. They put the Lunox on the gold lead. Yeah. I'm not saying it's a great idea, but because they have done it before, we do have to talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, if the hand gets shown of Esmeralda being in the gold lane, the problem is TL gets final pick, so it's very hard. They have to make that call preemptively, essentially.
You know what? What if Team Liquid picks up shit? gonna be,
yeah, that'll be trouble.
that would be a lot of trouble for Onyx, especially if it's gonna be
Because
the
their mid trio is kind of selfish in their own defenses.
Yep, that's right. Kalia as well as Lunox. There's the Lapu being banned out.
They leave the Grok open.
Let's see. Uranus is also open. They can actually ban it. Oh, it's banned.
Right now, I know the monitor shifting is something to deal with, you know?
Yeah, it's hard. Hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay, Arlet is left, Terizla's left, but you want to pick that up now? You RTO? Actually,
Samurai has used quite a few heroes with blue as well. They picked up Big Alice here.
man, I can really see. Because what happens now is that you don't have a luxury of side laners now for Onyx. What do you pick up against these two heroes? You need some sandbag and you also need that damage. I think Ranger might be an option for them.
I don't want to see Onyx kind of like have a lot of crowd control here because they only have a single lock.
Yeah.
I want to see just a little bit more. But
Ranger Terizla, man. I think they don't have any choice.
Terizla, we haven't seen a Ruby in a really long time. It goes well with the YSS.
Oh, you're right. That could be good. Maybe you take the, maybe get Khalid. Edith, how about Edith though? Is it something that Onyx like could think of by CC, by the way? Oh, no, it's bad.
yeah, you just got to, there it is. You just got to get used to the monitor.
Yeah, the monitor bands. It really actually glares the bands. I cannot see it.
I've been waiting like 30 games for this Ruby pick right here because I feel like it still works well, especially against the double fighter off lane.
Yeah.
Because what they want to do is all jump on you and Ruby slows that pressure down.
Hylos might be the option here for Team Liquid, but I do want to see a chip. It might be so spicy. There you go, it's an Hylos.
Hey, you gotta go with the low NPC. Like if it's obviously a Hylos, just pick up Hylos. Yeah. Is there a chance on can extend this?
Because I'm a Ruby fan, I think there is. I think there is a chance. I'd give it like 35 to 65.
Well, I'm not good at numbers. What does that tell us?
That tells me that they have a better chance in this game compared to the previous two games.
Okay. I'm still not all that good in numbers. There's a scissor here. Well, this is potentially the final game between Onyx going up against TL. Will TL drop Onyx in their own home turf? We're throwing it over to the casters for this one.
You know what? I'm not good at numbers either, LaFell. And that's why I'm right here, joining with the boys Leo and Miracle. We're bringing it in Game 3. It's match point right now for Team Liquid. Two champions once again that started this all out, and they've been dominant so far for the champion from the Philippines. Gentlemen, are we thinking the same things here with the draft?
If we did not watch the first two games, worrying about the mental of Onyx right now, then yes, I'd even up those numbers. I'd say it's a 60-40 in favor of Onyx. I really like this draft.
But the thing is, the first two games happened, and in game for two, it was honestly quite brutal to see Onyx panic the way they did in the base defense. Skylar hitting a wall, going for the Valkyrie's descent. Keyboy flickering, trying to really look for a way to drag him, but unable to. So they are on easier to execute compositions now, on easier to execute heroes. It's back to the basics, even the Ruby, something that we haven't seen in a while, getting to the hands of Skylar.
Not just easier, I'd say even at an advantage. You're looking at Keyboy, who is holding on for dear life and can hold on to these softies. I'm looking at Carlton. I'm looking at time. Yep. There might even be a world where he holds on to Sanford, hits him with a Tsunami Slam when he's not ready, because again, you have to scale up. You have to get the right items on Sanford for him to, you know, literally be CC immune. They catch JP.
Oh man, revitalizing the top instantly now, as JP still able to sustain back up. And that's it. Onyx just want to bait out the revitalize. But the thing is, they're getting poked down. That lethal addition, take down on Suns.
Yeah, that's part of it. Take down and revitalize. They even have to work through two purifiers over there on the side of the TL. That's something they can work on. You see the emblems here coming through. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of crowd control. And I have to agree with the panel, you know, when Trex is saying, like, bring out the Ruby, bring out some crowd control to go ahead and compliment Keyboy on this Kalea, who traditionally, this hero, the Kalea, does really good at setting things up, obviously, and then the sustainability that comes with it building the kit. So they've got to be able to play around this potential. JP?
Revitalizes Sam Brown, Mana Shocker locks him down with helmet Keyboy, but JP stood alive for a bit. Carl Teasy looking to play down with 4 rows, but it's actually bit too aggressive. Keyboy gets away, gets Sans back into a comfortable spot. But look at Sanford already holding in the turtle. Sans coming in over on Ohead. Might be able to get him down. Skylar walking up now. Keyboy gonna go as well. It's a double flicker from Skylar and Keyboy. What? Ohead.